If you guys need any cards, packs, sleeves, anything of that nature, shop on TCG Player using my affiliate link in the description. What's going on, YouTube? We're out here with a sequel to my last Enrise Kristyasworn video I did a couple days ago. Been grinding with the deck a lot, so I figured I'd post a quick video where I played against a bunch of sort of mainstream meta decks. I played a ton of matches. I've been mostly winning them, so I mean the deck's kind of insane inherently, and we've just made some adjustments that feel like it's made it even more insane, honestly, which you're going to see from these replays. So yeah, if you want to see the deck profile, refer to that video. It's probably pretty similar. I don't think it's fully consistent across all of these matches because this is across like several days of gameplay. But yeah, let's just get into it. Let's look at, we got 4 replays here that I thought were pretty good. So first one is up against, which one is this? Is this the, okay, this is one of the, this is the Makata one actually. Okay, yeah. So we want RPS. I go Aaron pass. I guess I thought Lila was better in terms of forcing back row to have going next turn, so I don't know. This was a really garbage hand, honestly. This is just a terrible hand. I have to hope he like summons something and plays into Herald. So I just bluff Honest and it doesn't do anything. And they set. So I mean, we draw Jane for turn, which is just complete trash. I decided to go run out the Lila, and then hopefully get rid of something. Okay, so now we can maybe do something with Beckoning Light. Since we were able to mill, we only needed to mill 1 light monster there to get it live, so we do have a live Beckoning Light play. We could potentially do JD, could maybe be live if they run over Lila, which they actually do. They could have banished it with Warrior Lady if they had wanted, but they opt to play it safe. Here, we're just playing slow. We hit him with Jane. That's fine. They go set Hamster. Here we go for that JD, and then Chain Beckoning Light, and then something weird happens here. Did I like miscount fairies or something? No, never mind. We're all good. I definitely did that in one of these for some reason, but we just go JD Christie and win. So even with just a complete trash hand, we were able to win game number 1, although we were going first, so we kind of had that going for us. Anyway, game 2, and this game we open up a bit better. We hit him with the Trooper. They get that. I decided not to set the Beckoning. We're just chilling. They Trooper over my Trooper, which is all well and good, all fine. And we draw into just more green cards, which is absolutely great for us. Here I go for the Snipe Hunter. All right, maybe here I did something weird. Oh yeah, I think I pitched a 5th fairy with Snipe Hunter because I did it like I wanted to summon the JD first, but to summon the JD first I had to pitch this. So then we weren't able to Christia. So instead I just trade in and figure we'll do it next turn with the Beckoning Light, which is like fine. They go for Storm. I don't know why they didn't Typhoon. I guess the Typhoon's probably more valuable. Actually, I don't know why Typhoon and Storm are even in post board. People keep doing this. I swear multiple times people were just like not siding out their back row removal against me, which is probably just wrong. But yeah, here we go, JD, Enrise, Christia, and we win the duel because that puts us to 4 fairies. So yeah, I mean, pretty quick 2-0 there. The JD Christia just like killing it. Enrise is really cool in situations like this because like even with 7 fairies there, we're just able to get Christia alive because we had Enrise. So yeah, I think pretty neat inclusion. Okay, next replay. So this I think was against zombies, if I'm remembering correctly. No, this one was against frogs. The zombie one's the next one. Man, it's all out of order in my head. So turn 1 Summon Lila with Celestia Honest behind it is very good. Fortunately, no Solex for the opponent there. So they're just gonna do a bunch of Substitute shenanigans and end on double dupe. No, wait, they only end up single dupe. They probably should have ended on double dupe here because it's just getting out of with Celestia anyway. And then we have Christia on top of that. So yeah, that game is over. The frog matchup's very slanted, obviously, in your favor. And then we're going second, and we just opened the nuts. So I don't even know what our opponent's supposed to do this game. It's weird, though. You draw a lot of hands like this. Like, a lot. Since we just, like, fully streamlined the draw power in this build. So we're just digging a whole bunch here. We milled a 4 fairies because we're a gamer. We get back Enrise, just so I can trade in, I guess. And then we hit over the cards. They search something. Search a swap frog, but it doesn't really matter. They need a monarch or they're just not doing anything. And even with the monarch, it's going to probably get orange lighted. So actually, maybe not, but they don't have it anyhow. So they just hit over, and then I think here I maybe should have just summoned Lila, because we had lethal with double honest anyway. And there's like a very tiny chance that I could have missed 4 times with Snipe Hunter. So perhaps a little bit of a misplay. Snipe Hunter's a neat card in here, actually. It sort of deals with a lot of annoying things that you might otherwise lose to as well, which is a neat added benefit. Of course, you play it because it's a Dark Fiend for End-Rise. Helps like pitch things out of your hand too to set stuff up, which is nice. So obviously we 2-0 Frogs easy because that's just that matchup. And then, okay, this has to be the zombie replay then, right? Just physically has to be. Yes. Okay, so game 1, I think I just like threw here by not like activating my green cards. Instead, I decided to try and slow roll things, and we get kind of behind on tempo in a really bad way, and then we just like end up getting randomly OTK'd by a diva later, I think. So probably I could have played this better and potentially maybe pulled this game out. We did get some bad draws too, but I don't think it was like unrecoverable level bad. We just summon the End-Rise, but then we don't have a way to get rid of this Stratos, and the opponent top decks Diva, and as you can see, that will easily kill us here with the Malicious and the Miracle Fusion and all that. So we're going to go next game. Unfortunate game number 1 there for me. I don't think I played that quite right with that opening hand. So here, game 2, once again, we have a pretty fast opening hand. Just going to be resolving a bunch of draw cards, blah, blah, blah. And I think we milled a 5 fairies, actually, so then we have to do some backing light shit. And I think we just go for... Oh, is this the one where I added 1 too many fairies back? I think this is the one. So I have to do some, like, cringe, set honest, and then blow it up with the second JD. And yeah, it was really not good. I could have also added back this Shire and used Solar Recharge, but I didn't do that. I just got the... it doesn't matter. The opponent's hand just got lost there, so... JD Christie is a very intimidating field, unless you have brain control. Brain control outs anything, though. So here, game 2, we don't open very good. We open actually extremely bad. We have Storm, and we resolve the Storm, and the opponent's hand is also bad, and we have T-King against the zombie deck, so we can kind of hopefully stall this out for a while until we can get online. And the opponent's drawing like bricks as well, so it's like fine. Here they go for Catastor just to get around the Thunder King. They could have poked with this Reaper and ripped... I don't know, some like worthless card, and then maybe gone main 2 and make Catastor, although that might have been gotten stolen by the Trag, so I don't know. I don't know if they did it right or wrong there. They probably should have definitely poked with Spirit Reaper. So here they drop Dad on me, and we're kind of cool with that, because we're just going to drop Trag and search Orange Light, and then they can't get rid of our big-ass Trag, so we're not like going to lose to this Dad or anything. And we go over the Dark Armed, and we just set Raikou. Here they summon Gilman. I'm like, man, Maui Gilman in the hand. That's a rough one. And now we can finally just like close this game out, I think, with Snipe Hunter setting up the Krystia, like I mentioned before. We can afford to miss multiple times on this, and it's like fine. So we kill the back row, we drop Krystia, and that's going to be the end of that one. Final match up against Hero Beat. Hero Beat's a deck that's been really sort of popping off in the meta right now, so I figured it would be good to get a game against them. And yeah, once again, just an astonishing number of crazy openings with this deck. I feel like it happens a lot, like more than 50% of the time or something, where you just draw like this. And we have turn 1 Krystia. And we just scooped. Oh my god. That was dirty. That was really dirty. It's like I said, though, it's not that unusual. This is a controversial thing I do, by the way. I, like, never, ever, ever side out Orange Light. Ever. Like, unless they're playing Hero Beat and the only effect monsters are Stratos and, like, Honest, I feel like I've never taken this card out. And obviously this opponent is playing Hero Beat, but we saw, like, DD Warrior Lady and stuff last game, and most Hero Beat builds play, like, Diva. So I pretty much just always leave Orange Light in. I'm going to be real. Like, against Blackwings, it's staying in. Against just, like, anything, it's staying in. Unless, like I said, unless they're playing just some weird, like, stun, beat down, skill drain thing. Like, I guess then I'll take it out. But against pretty much any standard build in the Edison meta, I'm just leaving Orange Light in because I think it's that broken. So yeah, here we're just kind of chilling. We have a giant Trunade if we ever draw anything. We are on 4 fairies, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we kind of just wait around for Krystia. If I use Trade In, we're going to be on 5. So I decided to just chill on the Endrise, and we can summon it to like banish a card as well. I think, okay, we draw Storm. Then, okay, maybe here I should have just Endrise banished this and then summon Jane and swung. But I decided to do it this way to force out the Honest and then drop this. Which was maybe incorrect. I don't know. We get our Endrise Warrior Lady, not great. And then we kind of have to out this, so we're going to lose. Yeah, it's conceivable that was a misplay on that one turn, actually. Hitting into the Honest. And they draw Crow, which doesn't really help. So this one just, like, ends up going a long-ass time. And I don't remember, is there a Beckoning Light left in my deck? There is, so if we draw it, we're in a good spot. I decided to Typhoon and just make a Taster and hit. But they have another, like, immediate out, so it feels bad. I maybe should have been swinging with Sangan, but I like let multiple turns pass. And then he top decks into Thunder King and outs by Sangan, which is annoying. But we're actually pretty good here, unless he draws Miracle Fusion, but then he draws Miracle Fusion. So now the Gores isn't even going to win it for us. This one kind of spiraled. We could have traded, or we could have summoned that Endrise. I opted to do nothing and just try to wall and see if I could draw like the Beckoning Light or something. But then they top deck Braincon and kill me, so yeah, it feels bad. In game 3, I opened just... It's probably the worst hand I opened out of all these matches, honestly. So we just go Shire Pass, and then they hit. And we have the Honest, fortunately. So that's very nice. I'm hoping they don't have Hero Blast here, and they actually don't, so we got a little lucky. We set stuff. And now we're not in too bad of a spot. We go for the Stardust. It eats an Oppression, but this is post-boards. We have outs, besides just Raikos and Lilas. So it's just a matter of time till we get rid of this Oppression. I kind of want to just leave it there and draw Heavy Storm, though, to be honest. But I'm not that good at the game. I decided to just set the Raiko, and then they go Solex. We have the Chain Beckoning Light to, like, unscrew ourselves here, though. And, yeah, they should probably have known that was going to happen. So we do get some of our stuff banished, but it's not the end of the world. Here, I decide we're going to have to suck it up and just out the Oppression. And if they have Starlight Road, then whatever. I hit him with the Raiko. And just to see what it is, I was hoping maybe a Snowman, but unfortunate. This was like a big misplay on my part, I think. I like Orange Light, they're Honest, so that I can summon Krystia next turn, but I don't think that was right. I just kind of lucked out that all his back row just happened to be worthless crap, which is something that can happen when you play these kind of back row decks, where it's just like you don't draw the right spell traps, and you're sort of bricked in that way. Here we hit in. Then they said Hero Blast. We hit in again. They stay alive on 100, which is whatever. I maybe shouldn't have done this in main 2, because if it was Torrential, I probably would have lost the duel. Or at least I would have been in a really bad spot. I could have walled behind Honest, I guess. They go for Gem Spark, but they just don't have anything, and the Krystia is going to come back down, I think, next turn as well. So they end up scooping it up. Also, we had the JD as well. So there's just nothing they could do in this particular situation. Yep, that actually rounds out the 4th match. Man, there were a lot of games in there. I feel like this deck is kind of nuts. We just pop off so much. And then the Endrise is like pretty sick too. You don't maybe summon it as easily as Soul, but I mean, obviously it's not as easy to summon as Soul, but like it's a much better card when you do summon it. And like you can it's like another boss that you can grab off Beckoning Light, and it enables you to play these trade-ins and stuff. And you can do cool stuff like Krystia add it back for trade-in, or just Krystia add it back, and then if they out the Krystia with the bottomless or deep prison, you could just main 2, drop Endrise, and banish their guy. So it's a pretty cool card. I definitely like it. Anyway, let me know what you guys thought of the gameplay in the comments section below, and I will see you next time. As always, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Furthermore, if you enjoy my content, you should think about becoming a channel member. You get access to tons of bonus content, and it's a great way to help support the channel.